All right, well, welcome to the glamorous world of making bows. Welcome to my outdoor workshop. And on the surface you might think that, gosh, that looks a little bit chilly, but you know what? I really kind of like getting into this mode where not really worried what's going around. If you don't concentrate on being damp and chilly, you're not damp and chilly. You're doing well. Plus, look at that, I've got a fire. And so you can see that I've got a series of things, of wooden creatures that I'm working on. I've got one molly and 3 paddle bows. This is rough sanded with the orbital disc sander, ready for finished sanding with by hand. And then same deal with this. Got like this cool little detail. I don't know if you can see it, but on these tips, it's actually, there's channels sanded into them. So that's a neat little deal. As far as build-alongs, the first thing that you need to do is you need to have a fire. You have to have snow on the ground. You have to have it brisk enough so you can see your breath, and that is about that. You know, I could bore you silly by just showing like hours and hours of sanding, but I'm going to restrain on that. I can tell you that the best thing to do is if you're shaping things with sand, step at a time. And so I did the handle section. That's the first on the back side. I'll do the belly when I flip it over. And then, because I've already done some shaping on the back, I'm going to bevel it here and have sharp bevels so I can see it. Match the sharp bevels on this side, and that side, so I can look back and see, yep, all 4 bevels are perfectly even. And then I will go to then rounding that off. And then I will go to gluing the rawhide to the back. And then I will go to doing the finish tillering and then smoothing that belly down. Then I shall go to painting the backs. Then I shall go to using Helmsman spar urethane over the entire stuff. And the nice thing about Helmsman spar urethane is that it does not make dye run. So I can use the arrow dye that I buy from Pine Hollow Longbows. I'll do a combination of dye and paint work, and then the Helmsman spar urethane, unlike Minwax's Ultimate Floor Finish, unlike that, does not make the arrow cresting dyes bleed. If you put the Helmsman spar urethane on a dye, it just stays put. It doesn't just like get washed all over the thing and ruin it. And so that is a concern. Always, if you're using some kind of finish, test before you take something that you've worked so hard on designing and then splash something on it that ruins it. Always test. And that is about it. I'm going to continue out here because I would much rather get this knocked out to what my goal would be, and then get inside and eat a little lunch and make some more coffee. And so that is that. That is that. A little busy here, kind of San Diego level traffic on Lower Shore Drive, but you know, it's kind of nice being down in this little enclave. They don't even know what's happening down here. All the raw excitement. Yep. That's what we strive for, raw excitement.